Hey there, guys. So, about 2 minutes ago, I just got done watching this fight between Rocky Fielding and Tyron Zeuge. Rocky Fielding pulls a minor upset and is able to knock Tyron Zeuge out in the fifth round with a body shot. Well, when I say knocked him out, Tyron Zeuge basically quit after being overwhelmed, really. And I just want to talk about a few things in my analysis of this fight. I don't know how long this is going to take. This might be a quick video, but does anybody else notice something a little bit off about this fight? Did anybody else notice anything dodgy here? What I mean is, on the build up to this fight, and I spoke in my prediction video, I talked about how I talked briefly anyway about how Zeuge has had some documented promotional issues with Team Sauerland. Him and his trainer Jürgen Bremer are in a they're in the process of trying to get out of their contract and trying to get away from Team Sauerland for whatever reason. Now, all week, I've been seeing a lot going on Twitter, and all I saw in regards to this fight in the media and on Twitter was and the noob. And I saw even Team Sauerland, who are supposed to be promoting Tyron Zeuge, they're supposed to be his managers and promoters. They were retweeting posts saying, and the new Rocky Fielding gonna take the title, this, that, and the other. And then, right before the fight, as the guys are walking in the ring, the crowd in Germany are cheering for Rocky Fielding. And, when the first bell rings, the crowd, literally the German crowd, were cheering for the British fighter. I mean, Team Sauerland was sitting there in the corner, quiet as fuck, with real worried looks on their faces, as if they knew something wasn't right from the off-go. And then from the very first round, you've got Tyron Zeuge. This is the same Tyron Zeuge who has looked very good in his last couple of fights. He blew Isaac Ekpo in a way. He blew him away in 2 rounds very impressively. Showed very good power and athleticism in that fight and good technique. And it was a real destructive job. And before that, he showed some very classy boxing against Paul Smith and some very good movement and, outboxed him behind a jab and whatnot. He goes in there against Rocky Fielding, who's basically, your typical big, tall, stiff, upright fighter who's tough and durable and who can punch. And Tyron Zeuge is running forward head first, swinging for the fences like a 15-year-old amateur. It was kind of like David Haye against Tony Bellew in the first fight, where he's just off balance. He's not setting his punches up at all, and he's just swinging. That's what this fight was like. It was like Tyron. What was Tyron Zeuge thinking? This is what I don't understand about boxing sometimes, and this is how I think some of these fighters don't watch their opponents. Do they not study their opponent? In what was going through Tyron Zeuge's mind? What was going through Jürgen Bremer's mind, the trainer, when they thought, let's just run at this guy, this guy who's bigger than us, who punches harder than us, that's about 6'2", and is a big, strong, durable looking unit. Let's just run at this guy and just swing for the fences like a 15-year-old amateur. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it at all. And then Zeuge runs out of gas after like 2 rounds. By the 3rd round, he was tired. And Rocky Fielding hadn't really done anything by that point. It was as if Zeuge just had no stamina. And then in the 5th round, it was like he turned his back as if he didn't want to fight no more. And then when he got caught with a body shot, he just went down and didn't even make an attempt to continue. It was bizarre, very, very bizarre fight. Really bizarre situation. And I don't really know what to make of it. So, what do you guys think of this? I mean, for one, I don't think it was a particularly impressive display from Fielding. I don't think he did anything special. I mean, if you've got a guy that's coming right at you, and it's way smaller than you, significantly smaller than you, and is just swinging for the fences like an amateur, that's basically handing him the victory on the plate. So yeah, this was a very, very bizarre fight, very unusual fight. I don't know whether there was some collusion going on here. I don't know whether this may have been a fixed fight. I don't think it was a fixed fight. It's just like Zeuge, he just was so unprepared. It was bizarre. Let me know what you guys think anyway. And credit to Fielding. He's a world champion now. A lot of people didn't think he would do it. I certainly felt that this was a 50-50 fight. I always said he had a chance of winning the fight by knockout, but I didn't think that Zeuge would lay down that quickly. So let me know what you guys think, and thanks for watching.